Did Allstate just offer you a settlement that barely covers your medical bills? You do not have to accept it. In this video, I'll show you exactly why insurance companies lowball you, how to appeal that low offer so you get the compensation you actually deserve. Hey, I'm attorney Lloyd Bourgeois, your Louisiana injury attorney. Spent years helping injured folks just like you fight back when insurance companies try to take advantage of them. If you've been in a crash, need someone in your corner, give me and my team a call today at 504-882-9867 for your free consultation. Remember, when you want to win, gotta give them the L. Nothing stings quite like opening that settlement offer and realizing Allstate thinks your injuries, your pain, and your lost wages are worth a fraction of what you expected. But here's what they're counting on. You'll be so stressed, so overwhelmed, so desperate for cash that you're gonna accept their offer without a fight. Don't give them that satisfaction. Let's start with the truth about why their offer is so low in the first place. Insurance companies aren't in the business of taking care of you. They're in the business of making money. And every dollar they don't pay you goes straight to their bottom line. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. First, they're banking on a profit. Every claim they settle for less than it's worth saves them money. They have shareholders to answer to, and those shareholders care about profits, not you or your recovery. Second, they assume you don't know any better. Most people have no idea what their claim is actually worth. They don't know the pain and suffering counts, that future medical costs should be included, or that lost earning capacity is compensable. Allstate exploits the knowledge gap. Third, they're counting on your stress. You're hurt, you're missing work, the bills are piling up. They know you need money fast, so they dangle a quick settlement, hoping you'll grab it before you realize how much you're leaving on the table. Fourth, if you don't have a lawyer, they see you as an easy target. Studies consistently show that folks with legal representation get significantly higher settlements than those who negotiate alone. Without an attorney, Allstate knows that they can pressure you more effectively. Understanding this dynamic is half the battle. Once you know why they're lowballing you, you can respond strategically instead of emotionally. Your first instinct might be to call them up and give them a piece of your mind. Resist that urge. Here's what you should do instead. First and most important, do not accept or cash the check. Once you deposit that money, you're probably waiving your right to pursue any further compensation. Even if you're desperate for cash, cashing that check can mean you're stuck with that amount forever. Put it aside, don't touch it, and call an attorney. Second, request a written explanation. Call Allstate and ask them to provide a detailed breakdown of how they calculated their offer. You want to see exactly what they're basing their decision on. Are they ignoring your future medical costs? Do they not account for your lost wages? Are they undervaluing your pain and suffering? Their written explanation will reveal their strategy and give you some ammunition to appeal for a higher settlement. Third, understand the true value of your claim. This is where most people get it wrong. A fair settlement isn't just your current medical bills. It should include all past medical expenses, anticipated future treatment costs, lost income from this work, reduced earning capacity if your injuries affect your job long term, pain and suffering, emotional distress, loss of enjoyment of life. Think about everything the crash has cost you. Can you play with your kids like you used to? Do you sleep through the night without pain? Can you do your job without pain? Those losses have value, and Allstate knows it. They're just hoping you don't. Fourth, gather all your supporting evidence. Start building a case file. Collect your complete medical records, treatment plan, doctor's notes about future cares. Take photographs of your injuries at different stages of healing. Gather witness statements if anyone saw the crash. Pull together pay stubs and employment records showing your lost income. Fifth, get a professional opinion. This is where consulting with an experienced injury attorney makes a huge difference. We evaluate claims daily. We know what similar cases settle for, what evidence strengthens your position, and what arguments move the needle with Allstate. An experienced injury attorney can look at your situation and tell you whether that offer is reasonable or whether you're being shortchanged. Finally, document everything going forward. Keep a running list of every accident-related expense, mileage to doctor's appointments, over-the-counter meds, assisted devices, anything you've had to spend money on because of this crash. Track your lost wages carefully. If your doctor says you'll need future treatment, get it in writing. The more documentation you have, the harder it is for Allstate to argue your claim isn't worth what you say it is. Now that you've done your homework, it's time to fight back. Here's the process for appealing Allstate's settlement offer. Step 1, draft a demand letter. It's a formal document that lays out your case clearly and professionally. Your demand letter should explain exactly what happened, the incident in detail, all of your injuries, the treatment you received, document every dollar you lost, and specify the compensation amount you're seeking with the evidence to support it. A well-written demand letter shows Allstate you're serious and that you understand what your claim is worth. When you have an attorney who crafts this letter, it carries even more weight because they know you have professional representation and won't be easily pushed around. Number 2, engage in some negotiations. Allstate will likely counter your demand with another offer, probably still lower than what you asked for. This is where negotiation begins. You'll go back and forth, each side adjusting their position. With a lawyer handling these negotiations, you won't get pressured into accepting anything less than you deserve. Attorneys know tactics adjusters use. You know when they're bluffing, and they're generally approaching their limits. We can argue your case using legal precedent, expert medical opinions, and a thorough understanding of Louisiana injury law. Step 3, file a complaint if necessary. If you feel Allstate is acting in bad faith, refusing to offer fair compensation despite clear evidence of your damage, you can file a complaint with the Louisiana Department of Insurance. This Department of Insurance will not be trying to figure out, did Allstate pay you the right amount of money, only whether Allstate is following Louisiana law and adjusting your claim. But a complaint will escalate the matter officially and often prompts a more reasonable negotiation stance. It puts the insurance company on notice that their tactics are being documented. Step 4. Pursue legal action. When negotiations fail and Allstate won't budge, filing a lawsuit may be the only way to get fair compensation. This isn't where most cases end up, but having an attorney who's willing to go to court gives you leverage. Allstate knows that once a lawsuit is filed, they'll face discovery, depositions, and the possibility of a jury awarding you more than they ever wanted to pay. That pressure often leads to better settlements. Going up against Allstate alone is like showing up to a knife fight empty-handed. They have teams of adjusters and lawyers whose only job is to minimize what they pay you. You need someone equally skilled fighting on your side. An experienced attorney does more than just send letters. They will accurately assess what your claim's worth based on real legal standards, not what the insurance company wants to pay. They'll handle every communication with Allstate so you don't accidentally say something that hurts your case. They'll negotiate aggressively because they know their tactics and they won't be intimidated by Allstate. And they'll represent you in court if that's what it takes to get justice. Insurance companies treat cases differently when attorneys are involved. They know attorneys understand the law, know what claims are worth, and are not afraid to litigate. That shifts the power dynamic into your favor. If Allstate lowballed you and you're not sure what to do next, I'm personal injury attorney Lloyd Bourgeois. Call me and my team today at 504-882-9867 for a free case review. We'll review their offer, explain what your claim is really worth, and fight to get you every dollar you deserve. Remember, when you want to win, you gotta give them the L. And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and check out this next video.